processor architecture or it may be a microcontroller architecture. So in any of the architecture, the stack memory is one of the segment present inside the RAM memory space. Okay, so we'll discuss a simple thing about the stack and the usage of the stack memory. Okay, so before that, let us recall what we have learned about the RAM space, RAM memory. Okay, so we came to know that the RAM is a total of 128 bytes in 8051, correct? And then, okay, so basically the 32 bytes used, that is 0021FH. This is a memory location for a register banks. So we have 4 register banks, as well as upon this, within these 4 register banks, we have a stack memory. Okay, that also we have already learned. We are just recalling it. Okay, so there is a 16 byte memory space in the RAM from 20. So after 1F, it will be 20, from 20 to 2FH. So which are bit addressable, read as well as write memory. So single bit can be written, single bit can be read. Then after that, total 80 bytes, that is from 30H to 7FH. So these are the memory locations for a scratch pad, correct? So if you see this figure, so this total from 30H to 07H. So total 80 bytes are there. Okay, so this is a scratch pad. That means we can read or we can write for many purpose while we are programming into the 8051 for storing the data and for storing any kind of data. Okay, so this is a bit addressable, and we have total 30 bytes, of 32 bytes of 4 register banks. Each register bank is of 8 bytes. Each register bank is of 8 bytes. So upon that, 8 registers I will get. And the stack memory is also there, which is starting from 08H. From 08H to 1FH. This is a stack memory. The by default stack memory. Okay. So I told a stack memory is one of the segment, one of the part in any kind of architectures. Either it may be a processor, microprocessor, or it may be a microcontroller, or it may be any ARM processor. So why this stack is there? What is the necessity of this stack memory? The same memory is there and we are calling it as a stack memory. Correct? What is the essential? Why we call it as like that? So that, yes, this all things we know, correct? Register banks. What are the register banks? There are 4 register banks, correct? R0 to R7. Second is also R0 to R7. Third is also R0 to R7. Fourth one is also R0 to R7. But their memory address is different. 08 to 0F. This is second register bank. So by default register bank is going to be 00 to 07. Okay, 00 to 07. Then where the stack memory is starting, it is in the second register bank. Okay, and we know how to switch between one register to another register, one register bank to another register bank. So that is by using PSW register. Okay, so by using two instructions, set bit, STEB, SETB, and CLR. So these are the two instructions used to change the value of PSW.3, PSW.4. Okay, PSW.3, PSW.4. So this is PSW.4, this is PSW.3. Okay, so only set bit PSW.3, it means this will go high. So if this is going to high, then 0, 1, the value will be 0, 1, RS1 and RS2 will be 0 and 1, so that the bank 1 will be selected. Okay, so it will go like that. Then comes the stack operation. So we came to know that there is a stack memory. Okay, the same memory is called as a stack memory, which is reserved from 07H, so the sorry 08H to what 1F. Okay, what is this stack memory? Basically, the stack memory is used for storing a temporary based data. The stack memory is used for the temporary data whenever the processor is executing the program. Understanding? Whenever there is a execution of the program, during that time, if we require some of the memory space, and that too as a as what, for temporary basis, if I want to store the data of the program while executing, then I am going to use the stack memory. The stack memory is used for that purpose. Stack memory is a section of RAM that is being used by CPU ALU to store information such as a data. It can store a data, or else it can also store the memory address, other memory addresses on temporary basis. Okay, on temporary basis. Okay, so one more important thing is, as we have very less number of registers, very limited number of registers, only 8 registers are there. Okay, so registers are also used for storing the data and the address for a temporary purpose. Okay, so we have only 8 registers. If I want more number of registers, then I have to go for bank 1, bank 2, bank 3. Okay, either in terms of registers or in terms of the stack memory, or in terms of the stack memory. Okay, so for this stack memory, there is one register. How I can access this stack memory? Have you understood what is a stack memory? Have you understood what is a stack memory? So it is a memory which is used for storing a temporary data. Okay, while executing a program. Is it been understood what actually the stack memory is? Yeah, fine. So now, how do I access this memory? That is a question. How do I access? Correct. So, we have already read about one register, that is SP register. Correct. SP stands for stack pointer. So it is pointing to the stack memory. So that is why it is called as stack pointer. Okay. So this register always holds the value 07H whenever the microcontroller restarts or resets. Okay. So what will happen whenever a microcontroller is reset? Whenever reset happens, the microcontroller starts from the beginning, no? The microcontroller starts from the beginning. That is, microcontroller will go to 00 address. Then whatever the registers are there, no, from R0, the RAM memory is there, no? The RAM memory completely goes 00. Whatever the data has been stored into the RAM memory, everything will be vanished. Everything will be vanished. Okay. Even the register values R0 to R7, whatever the values are there, everything is going to be 00. Okay. But one condition is there. That is the stack pointer register. Correct? We have already seen the stack pointer register. So the value of stack pointer register will be 07H. It will not go to 00. The value of SP stack pointer register will always hold 07H. The value of SP is 07H. It will not go to 00. By default, the starting value, the initial value of stack pointer is always 07H. Okay. So through this stack pointer, I can access the stack memory. Understood? I can access the stack memory because stack pointer is always pointing where the stack memory is starting, which of the stack memory is free. Okay. Say that is why if I come here, so stack pointer will always be having 07H because the stack memory is starting from 08H. Stack memory is starting from 08H, but stack pointer is holding 07H. Okay, be aware of this. Stack memory is starting from 08H. So whatever I store the data, that will be stored into first data will be stored into 08H, second data will be stored into 09H, third data will be stored into 0AH up to 0F, and again it goes on. But the starting value of SP is always 07H. What is this purpose? Now we will see. The thing is, here to access the stack memory, there is a register pointing which of the memory is free, and there are two instructions. There are two instructions. They are called as, even we have already discussed about these two instructions. One is push and another one is pop. Okay, CPU, this stack register. So storing operation, storing means whenever CPU wants to store the data temporarily on the stack memory, then it is going to use a push instruction. It is called as pushing the data upon the stack. Then whenever the CPU wants to take the data back into some of the registers, then that is called as pop instruction, popping the data from the stack memory into the general purpose register. Understood? So we have only two registers here. One is push and another one is pop, which are used to access the stack memory. Okay, and that stack memory is pointed by stack pointer register. So how this is going to work? How these two instructions are going to work? So it is simple. pushing into the stack, push instruction, popping from the stack, that is taking back from the stack memory the data, that is called as pop. Now what will happen when I use push and pop? I will show you the examples in the next slide. So here we have a stack pointer register. Stack pointer register value, what is the stack pointer register value? It is 07H. Now when data is pushed onto the stack, only one data I am talking about, when only one byte of data is being pushed onto the stack, that is stored onto the stack memory, first stack pointer is incremented by 1. Stack pointer, what is the stack pointer value? It is 07. So whenever a push instruction occurs, first push instruction, what it will do? First it will increment the SP value by 1, and then whenever push is being executed, the content of the register, whatever the register we are going to store upon the stack, whatever the data we are going to store upon the stack, that are saved on the stack, and SP is going to be incremented by 1. Okay, so to push the register onto the stack, we must use their RAM addresses. We should not use the register names. Even this one we have already discussed. Whenever we are using the push instruction, then the push instruction will not use the register name, but it will use the register address. Okay, we have to write the register address. Say for example, the instruction push 1 or push 01. It means 1 is the address of 01 is the address of R1 register. Correct? So that will be the value of R1 will be stored upon the stack. Where? Into the 08. Why it is storing into the 08? Because whenever push instruction is being executed, first it will be incremented by 1. The SP will be incremented by 1, 07 to 08. Then wherever the SP is pointing, where the SP is pointing now? The SP is pointing to 08. So into that, the 01 value, 01 is not a value, it is an address. So what is there inside the 01 address? That value will be stored upon the 08 address. Okay. And it is vice versa in terms of pop. So what will happen? First, the data will be taken back, and then the SP value will be decremented by 1. So it will become 07 again. So 07 is the last. Okay, 07 is the last. If I try to execute again pop, then 07 minus 1 will not happen. 07 minus 1 will not happen. What will happen? It will be an error, access error, fault error. Fault, it is a fault. Okay, so we'll see some of the examples now. So I think there is a webinar on IoT today at 10 o'clock. Okay, I will not grab the class for a long time. In another 5 to 10 minutes, I will finish up the class, and everyone have to attend uh, the webinar, IoT webinar. Okay, our department has organized it. Okay, I think it is showing some other examples. Let us put 8051. Okay, so what will happen here? Either I can push a direct value or I can push a register. Register A, I can write the name of register accumulator, but I cannot write the registers from R0 to R7. Okay, instead of R0 to R7, I have to write the address of that instruction. Okay, so here, okay, this is a push. Whenever push occurs, first what will happen? SP will be incremented by 1. Then SP will become 07. Sorry, 08. Into that, the bracket is telling that into the 08H, whatever the data is there, that is going to be stored into the whatever, sorry, 08, whatever the direct is storing, direct is having the data, that data is going to be stored into the memory where SP is locating. Okay, okay, it is not feasible here. I will write it here. Where do I write? So here, say move R1, comma hash 25H, move R5, comma hash 6AH, then push 01, push 05, move R6, comma hash 65H, pop 05, pop 01. Now, okay, let us see this instruction, and then I will do one more thing. Move A, comma hash A, comma R1, then push A, pop, push pop A. Okay, so let us see. Within 2 minutes, I will finish up this. Now, tell me what will happen. Okay, so here what will happen? First, what will happen? R1 value will be 25, correct? Then here R5 value will be R5 value will be 6AH. Then what? A value. What is A value? A is equal to R1. What is R1? 25. So A will be 25. Then push 01. So what is 01? 01 is the address of R1, no? So what is the value of 25? What is the value of R1? It is 25. So push 25H. Where it is going to push? Now here what is happening? Now we know that SP will be equal to SP plus 1 and into the SP, that is into that memory, what will be stored? What will be stored? The value which is inside 01, correct? So it means inside 08H, what will be stored? 25H. Okay, see what is happening here. Okay, the same thing will happen here. Correct? And again, the same thing will happen here. See what is happening when I say push 01. Okay, I am going to store the value of 01 memory location into the stack memory. Okay, now say whenever push is executing, first SP will be incremented by 1. So SP value, what was the SP value? It was SP value was 07. Okay, it was 7. Then plus 1. So now what it will become? SP value will be pointing to 08. SP is pointing to 08. Okay, so inside 08, what will be stored? Whatever inside 01. What is there inside 01? Inside 01, the 25 value is there. So what will be stored inside the 08 address? It will be 25. Okay, again what I am doing? Push 05. What is 05? It is R5. So the data of R5 is going to be pushed upon where? So whenever push happens, what will happen first? First increment the SP plus 1. So what is the value of SP? It was 08 and plus 1. So what is the new value of SP? The new value of SP is 09. So what will be stored inside SP? What will be stored? The value of 05. What is there inside the value of 05? That is 6A. 6A will be stored here. Okay. Then push A. A, what is the value of A? The value of A is 25. But push is happening. First, what will happen? First, what will happen? Let me change it here. It is 05. This is A. Okay. So this is going to be 08. It will be 09. And this will be A. Okay. So now again, what will happen? Push A. A stands for, A is having the value 25H and SP will be incremented by 1. So before it was 9, now it will be 08. 09 plus 1 is 0AH. So inside 0AH, what will be stored? 25. So what is the new value of SP? It is 0AH. The SP new value is 0AH. Now I am doing some other work here. Move R6, 65. So here R6 value will be 65H. So that is not required for us. Now what is happening? Okay, 2 times I have made push. Again push A is happening. Again push A is happening 2 times. Okay, so now what will happen? Again, if push is happening, what is the new value of SP? SP plus 1. Push is happening. First increment the SP and then load the value into that memory. So it will be B, 0BH. So inside 0BH, what will be stored? Again 25 only. Now what is happening? Pop A. Pop means what? It is a vice versa. First take the value outside into the register A. It is taking back the data from the stack memory into the register. So first take back the data. 25 will be stored where? What is the new value of SP? SP is pointing to B now. So from that memory, whatever the data is there, that data is going to be stored into A. So here for this instruction, A will be equal to 25. Okay, from where? From B. And what is the new value of SP? So whenever pop happens, SP will be SP minus 1. SP will be SP minus 1. So it will be decremented by 1. So what is the new value of SP? SP new value is, what is B minus 1? It is A. Now pop 05. So what is the new value of SP? It is A. What is present inside A? It is 25. Take back that data into the 05. Into the 05. Now what happened? 05 R5. R5 is equal to what? 25. R5 is equal to 25. And what is the new value of SP? Minus 1. So here first what will happen? First the data will be taken back and written into the register, and then decrement will happen to the